WrestleRoni PWL panel for me and for you. Oh man, we got a stack today. We had a few that didn't come through, but the folks that did come through, we got the great Colton T. You might call him Colton Tyler. It just depends on where you are. If you're a mega APW, you're going to find him there. We got John and Grace Harris. God bless them for coming back to the channel. All they do for the channel. All these folks have done a lot of great stuff for the channel. So I'm glad to have y'all. I'll start with you, John and Grace. How we feeling this evening?
Sweet.
We're wonderful.
Good to hear.
Glad to be here.
Glad to finally have you. The great Grace Duncan Harris. All the footage you see that when Spooky can't make it, Grace is hooking it up. We got matches on the channel all week thanks to Grace. And you know what? John's keeping them in line so they don't jump in the ring. So she can get that footage. So it's a team deal. He'll even put up your ring. He don't care.
That's it.
Appreciate you both. You're doing a world of good for the scene. We got Colton T. Recently made his debut on the scene. How we feeling, Bubby?
I'm feeling fine and dandy like cotton candy. You know how it is every week.
Oh,
you know? So,
okay.
Just trying to get out here, make towns. So
looks like you are. You're coming on here with the wrestler jive talk and everything. You're right in the lifestyle. You just hit the ground running.
Now, if he just get the voice for it.
Hey, man, he's a young cat. He's getting there. I don't listen to my voice. 41 years old. I hope my balls drop one day. Man.
You gotta get him out of your wife's purse first.
Well, hey, no need to start trying now. I ain't gonna start trying now. Shoot, like you can say anything. Get yours.
I know.
Get yours out of Jeff Paul's purse.
Right?
You just mad because you can't get yours in it.
Lord, fighting over the affections of Jeff Paul. Where's our life? But we do have a big show coming up this Saturday. I'm excited. If it's anything close to the last one, which I think they're going to double it. Last time at Mercer Mall, they drew well over 400 fans with just Matt Riddle on the card. This time, we got the usual stars of PWL. We got championships going back and forth. We got Enzo. We got TNA X Division champion Moose. It's going to be a big one this time. Colton, on the outside looking in, how's this looking to you?
To me, it looks like one hell of a show they got in store because if you know anything about PWL, you know they like to put it over 110%. Because the people are what we want to be there. We want everyone in West Virginia to know about it. We want everyone in West Virginia, and not even just West Virginia, we want everyone in the U.S. to know about PWL. And putting on shows like this at Mercer Mall is one way to do it, in my opinion.
And before we started recording, John and Grace, you guys were just telling me there's a lot of local buzz this time. I've been seeing newspaper articles, and you guys tell me a lot of folks are talking up your way, huh?
Oh, yeah. And we're a couple hours away from Mercer Mall.
Okay. Right.
There's this PWL is going places that for a small town, however you want to put it, promotion, PWL is as good as any of them.
I'll guarantee it.
They're based there in Mercer County, and Mercer County is the place to put on these shows because, like we were talking in the pre-show, you're 3 hours from Pigeon Forge area of Tennessee. You've got the Carolinas is right down the road. Virginia, at the last mall show, I know I spoke to several people from South Carolina, not just one family. There was several different groups from as far away as South Carolina. So this show Saturday, it's going to be huge. I mean, I would easily say probably 600 people.
Oh, yeah.
I know that they were talking, they were having more security, and
they're beefing up everything this time. The thing people don't understand is if the fans show up, the show can go on. If the fans don't show up, there can't be no shows.
I mean, there'll be a show.
But it ain't going to be like PWLs.
You know, PWL is when we were doing the shows at the skating rink. There was times there would be 20 or 30 people there, and those guys, the PWL guys, they put on a show no matter if they were in front of 10 people or if they were in front of 100 people. It didn't matter to them. They're giving it their all.
Yep.
And I have video to back those claims from those shows with 20 people. They're still busting their ass.
Yep.
And you made a good point when you say you see these folks from the Carolinas and Virginia. And a big reason for that is because PWL management are bringing in superstars from different areas. It's not just West Virginia talent. You're seeing superstars from the Carolinas and television, Virginia, and so on.
Buddy Flowers. Well, you know, the indie talent, Buddy Flowers, Pony Johnson. I mean, they're not on the card for Saturday, but that doesn't matter. You know, they still bring them in for the shows. Yeah, and you know, they have their own followers. I mean, like we were talking. You know, we follow the heel of the earth, Jeff Paul. We followed him to Tennessee. We even surprised him at one of his shows he did in Mount Airy. One of our other girls, Melissa McClung, she, you know, we were coming to an RSW show and we found out that Jeff was wrestling in Mount Airy, and we went south instead of north. We
Turned around, huh?
So we
sure did.
We surprised him. We messaged the top of the notch ref Reggie and told him we were on our way there, and to not tell Jeff we were there until he was ready to come through the curtain. And I mean, he came out and saw us there, and you know, the look on his face changed. And I'm not saying that his attitude in the ring changes, because Jeff is solid. He is solid Jeff no matter where he goes. And but you know,
you make a good point there too.
Him.
Go ahead.
You know, you follow the people from the Carolinas. You get some of their talent up here. You know, their followers will follow them.
Yep.
So.
And I think that's a good segue, because I think we'll see some of those type of folks in the Battle Royal. I don't know if it's big public knowledge, but I'll put it out there. I'll take the heat. It's going to be a big Battle Royal, a lot of mystery entrants. As a matter of fact, maybe Spooky Lou's even bringing his own mystery entrant. So just think about that.
Really?
Maybe Spooky Lou's going to be in it.
I wonder if we can fly from Alaska to Bluefield and back in the same day.
It's worth a shot.
You know,
it's worth a shot. I mean, this is a stacked card. If you do it for anything, you do it for this one.
Listen. They're getting me on this airplane to there and back, and I'm not getting on it anymore.
You know, though, we got to find Carl. He's been missing. We got to go find him in the deep, dark trenches of Alaska.
I appreciate you guys going on assignment to find Big Black Carl. As a lot of folks know, he didn't make the last show. James Frost had to go solo, had to take on Cadillac Jackson, of all people. What may be his final match, but that's neither here nor there. But you guys
That's Subaru Jackson.
Subaru Jackson. I heard you on that one. I heard that on the. But I appreciate you guys heading to Alaska to find Big Black Carl. That's good looks. I hope you send us back some footage, and I hope you find him.
I do too, because I mean, don't get me wrong. James can take care of business on his own.
Oh
but yeah. You know, you can't have a tag team without your tag partner.
There you go.
And Black Ice
exactly.
Black Ice is I mean, they're champs. We got to find Carl.
That's the thing. They're scheduled to take on Jeff Paul, of all people, and TNA X Division champion Moose. But so to cover all of our bases, we're hoping Carl's going to be at the Mercer Mall. That's the plan. But just to cover our bases, we're sending the Harrises out to Alaska. And if y'all find him, ship him back here and get his ass in that tag match.
Oh, he'll be there. I promise you, he is not going to miss this match. He was not going to miss it. This is the match of their career.
Yeah.
And you know, as much as we love Jeff and we'd love to see, you know, Jeff and Moose, but I'm telling you, there's nobody like Black Ice. I'm pulling for them 100%.
Okay, sounds like you made your pick then. Sounds like you're picking
I
Black. Definitely.
have.
Okay. John, who you got? So since we're on it anyway, might as well throw it out there. Who you got?
I'm going with Black Ice.
Yeah. Wow.
I've been.
He knows better than to argue with the wife.
I ain't scared of her either. I gotta eject that button, eject it out of her own truck. But I've been following James and Carl since they started. You know, they're hard in. You know, he might have missed that show last week, but there was a reason. There had to be,
Oh, I'm sure.
because he would have been there if there wasn't.
It's like these people have
But-
real lives or something outside of wrestling.
Yeah. The thing is what people don't realize is the wrestlers do have real lives, but they still come and beat themselves to death, put on a show for everybody. So here nor there, I'm still going Black Ice.
Alrighty. Makes sense to me. Hey, they're hard to bet against right now. They got some crazy momentum at the moment. Colton T, you know Black Ice. I'm sure you know
Yeah.
TNA X Division champion Moose. I know you know Jeff Paul. You're very
Oh, yeah.
familiar with all four. Break it down
Mhm.
for me. What's your thoughts?
So my thoughts is that Black Ice are on a roll right now. They really are, and but I have to be the odd one out here.
Uh-oh.
I'm going with Jeff and Moose.
Well, you remember, you got to be in the locker room with them guys.
Exactly. So that is one reason I'm saying that.
Mhm.
And Moose looks like he could whoop some ass.
He can.
I mean, you're going to take an ass whooping either way, so you might as well just
Oh,
tell the
yeah.
truth, you know?
Right.
You either get your ass whooped or choke slammed, one of the two.
Yeah.
I would rather get my ass whooped. So, but yeah, I'm going with Jeff and Moose. Just nothing against Black Ice. Like I said, they're on a roll. They've got a lot of steam going into this match right now. But I just have that feeling that Moose being the wild card here, you know, he's what's gonna get the win.
But in saying that, do you think Jeff and Moose will work good together?
That was going to be my point.
That is a
Jeff-
wait.
Jeff is an independent. He's not a tag team person.
Right.
He likes his fame and his highlight on himself. And if Moose goes getting that highlight and everything, do you think Jeff's going to be able to work with him?
To me, that is a wait and see answer because, Jeff is all about Jeff, but if Jeff wants a win, he'll do anything to get that win. So letting Moose as his tag team partner to get a win, that's still a win for Jeff Paul.
Still gets those belts.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that big ego might get him, though, boys.
You know, Colton, you might have me talked into changing my mind here. Because you have a point. Because if I'm playing ball, and do I want to go against a team that's on a losing streak, or do I want to go against a team that's on a winning streak? Because one of those streaks is going to break.
Exactly.
And I don't want to be on the team that's going to let the losing team, the losing streak team, break their streak.
Nope.
But I'm still going with Black Ice. I can't turn on James and Carl
Well,
because
you want to talk
you
egos.
know that's not me.
Jeff has an ego. We're all well aware. If anybody in wrestling has a bigger ego than Jeff Paul, I promise you it's Moose. His recent actions, especially in the past couple years, this man's about himself and nobody else.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to have two egos in the ring together that are like dominant, but they're only dominant for themselves.
Yep. Yeah,
They don't. I mean, it'd be like putting two pit bulls in a cage that don't like pit bulls.
And you know Black Ice knows that. They're going to use that to
Mhm.
their advantage.
Oh, they're going to use it. If they don't use it, then that's their own fault.
Yeah,
But
we talked to James after his match Friday night, and he's been scouting hardcore. Like during Jeff's match versus Hernandez,
mhm.
James was right out there ringside. He was out there scoping,
Mhm.
scouting out the match, watching Jeff's every move. Getting.
Yeah, especially his butt breaker off the back of our Toyota onto our
Ooh,
trailer. That was a
ooh,
good one.
man,
Mhm.
just shattered his tailbone. That was nasty.
Yeah, yeah.
So Colton, it sounds like you're saying and new, huh?
Yes, I 100% am on board with Moose and Jeff for this match.
No, you're going to hear a big and still.
We'll
Uh,
wait and
Yeah.
see.
There's only one way to find out. You got to be
Right.
there live, Mercer Mall, baby, this Saturday. What's the bell time? I'm guessing 7.
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
it's 7.
I'm
I
guessing.
won't be there.
Yeah, you'll be in Alaska on assignment. I appreciate you on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to make sure I get him back. So
Well, let's speculate on this battle royal a bit. We know the card. We've seen the names on the card. There's some names missing that we would like to see. So let's fantasy book a little bit. I'll start with you this time, Colton. Who would you like to see? As far as local talent, you can even throw in some names in there if you want to, but I think we shot the budget on this one. So let's look at some local names that would work the battle royal. Who would you like to see?
Okay. To be honest, I would love to see. Well, there are so many names I would love to see in this battle royal, but one major name I would love to see in the battle royal is my big cousin Kevin Tyler. I would love to see him in the battle royal. Um, and uh, it's a battle royal. You never know who's going to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's every man for themselves. So but one person I would love to see is Kevin Tyler.
Good pick. Hey, he could go all the way for sure.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
What about you, John and Grace Harris? Who would you like to see in a perfect world in that battle royal?
There are so many. I mean, literally so many. But there's people we haven't seen in a while. Rucker would be wonderful. We haven't seen him down here for a while. Um, Logan Taylor, of course.
and my favorite of all favorites, being sarcastic, Evan Golden.
You don't like Evan
Yeah,
Golden?
Hey, Evan Golden. Me and him butted heads a couple times, but I'll tell you what, the boy can wrestle.
Yep. Damn it. I get it. I thought we was cool. He's a snotty brat punk, but you're right. He can wrestle. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fun. And you mentioned some great names there. It'd be great to see them all in it. And it very well could happen. Every name mentioned. Like I said, I'm bringing somebody. I don't know. I said this would be my last show. They keep drawing me back in. Who knows if it's going to be my last show I go to? But if it is my last show, I'm going out in style. I'm bringing somebody to win that battle royal.
Mind on giving us a hint on possibly who it could be?
A friend of mine that wrestles.
Okay.
Believe me, I want to win this. I don't want nobody knowing.
True.
So, and listen to me living vicariously through my mystery entrance. I want to win this.
Yeah.
All righty, let's move on down the card. I tell you, one I'm really excited for is Tyler Rossfield, Nurse Micah. These two's trained together.
Ooh.
They've come up through the scene together. It could steal the show. Very well could steal the show. John and Grace, give me your thoughts on both these crazy athletes and how can you pick somebody? I don't know, but pick somebody. Wait, you win some, you lose some. How long you been waiting, tag champion James Frost?
About 3-4 minutes. It wasn't long.
God bless you. Welcome to the show. Yeah, we just
What's
lost
up,
somebody. Now we got James Frost.
Y'all.
We was just talking about you. As a matter of fact, Colton said you're going to lose.
First,
Hmm.
Who the hell is that guy?
That's Colton T. He recently made his debut for Mega as well as APW. So you may cross paths with him one day.
I was also in the battle royal for ACW at that one that free show not too long ago.
The one, the barnyard? No. The barnyard? No. The one, Gully
The one
Bridge.
no, yeah,
Gully Bridge. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
yeah.
Yeah, so we've introduced each other. We did have John and Grace Harris. They're probably around here somewhere. There they come. All right, we're back.
Are you there now?
Now you're back. Now I hear you. We even got a tag team
Hey,
champion
Jay.
in the house.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, you see that boy up there on that whatever he's sitting on? He's betting against you.
That's what he was telling me. Then got to the party late. But it's okay. Them the best ones. Them the best ones. I love people like Colton. The ones that doubt me. The ones that doubt me and Carl. The ones that doubt Black Ice. Them the best ones. Because come Saturday, not only is Jeff Paul, not only is Moose, not only is you, Colton, y'all going to be so disappointed when we retain. And still, your tag team champions.
And still,
Then that's what we said, because we got you.
hey,
Absolutely.
Fired up.
we are going to Alaska. We leave to go tomorrow to make sure Carl gets there.
They're going looking for him.
We know he was MIA Friday night, but we're going to find him.
Yeah, he had to fly in. Take care of a couple things back at home and stuff. But yeah, y'all
Well,
bring him on back here. I already know he focused. I done spoke to him this week. He locked in, ready the same way I am.
Well, there you go. There goes the speculation. See, we were over here speculating. But it sounds like he's going to be there locked in, ready to go. In the meantime, you might have got the retirement match of Cadillac Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, whenever somebody has to step away from something that they love, especially somebody that has been in the ring with, somebody I can call, a brother in arms and stuff. It's sad.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is. I appreciate the opportunity that, whether it was good or bad, whether that is his last match or not, that I was the one to do it. Cadillac, if you can hear this, get your health together, get back to it. We're going to run it back, buddy.
Hell yeah. I love it.
That's Tribaroo.
Love and prayers to Cadillac.
Yep.
Colton T.
Regardless of
Face or heel.
yeah.
Talking them insider terms now. Colton T, you wanted to add
Yep.
something. What'd you say?
No, I don't know if any of y'all know this, but at APW I was Cadillac Jackson's partner.
Okay.
This absolutely is heartbreaking for me because now I have to venture out and just try and find my own path now for APW. So
Well, maybe we can holler at Joe Brody, get that set up. Since you want to doubt people, I can come on up here because I'm familiar with APW. We might can holler at Joe Brody, get me up there. Since you wasn't the doubters, I can show you everything that Jeff Paul's about to see, Moose is about to see. Your tag team partner, what he's seen Friday, I can show you the same thing. So Joe Brody, if you listening to this, because I wasn't
Book
it.
Book it. Well, that's a good segue for us. We's over here fantasy booking the Battle Royal. Who would you like to see in that Battle Royal that's not already on the card?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to say my buddy Tyler J.
No
I
doubt.
don't know if he there.
Hell yeah.
Let's cause some mayhem.
Hell yeah.
Marcus
The
Mayhem.
Hollywood vampires.
Mm-hmm.
Couple others though. Paul Bryant, Tommy Tsunami. Ones that I would fantasy book to throw in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bet. Let's see, Dixon Bad. I'll throw him in there.
I bet you he will be.
Yeah, I'll throw him in there. Now we talking from everywhere.
Sure. The world is your
Okay.
oyster.
Let's see, I throw the ASW heavyweight champion Huff Manley in there. I'll throw him in there.
Makes sense.
All right, James, me and you think alike. What do you think about Evan Golden?
Evan Golden can work. I never got to be in the ring with him, but I didn't watch some of his matches. He can work.
I think he'd be a good battle royal.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just so you know, I'm bringing somebody. So whoever I
I
bring's
think
winning.
you need to bring Logan Tyler.
Taylor.
Taylor.
You need to bring Rucker.
Yeah, I agree with that. Bring Ruck.
Okay, no.
Yeah, Rucker.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We were talking as
Tyler
well.
Osborne.
Tyler Osborne, yeah. A lot of names we haven't seen in PWL in a minute.
Mac Mendoza.
There you
Mac
go.
Mendoza.
Mac Mendoza.
Put him in there.
Put him in
I
there.
just met him not just this past Saturday. So, and he's amazing in the locker room and everything. So I would
He
absolutely love to see
lives
him.
with us. I have to, I have to throw him in there.
No doubt.
I'm telling you,
He's
Mac is one of the people like you wouldn't expect it until he does it to just shock you.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that about Mac. So hell yeah, throw him in there.
What the hell you doing Hurricanranas, Beavis? What the hell? Where'd that come from?
Yeah,
You know?
you wouldn't expect that. What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Down at the beach show back in December, he did one hell of a 619.
Mm-hmm.
That was the match of his career. I'm telling you,
It's on the channel. Check that out. Check that out for sure.
definitely.
Throw Aaron, AJ Evans in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he needs a haircut.
I need a haircut.
Maybe we can do AJ Evans versus Jeff Paul in a hair match.
There you go.
Ooh.
And they both lose. Double count out.
Oh wait, no, it'll have to be triple threat because OK needs a haircut too.
Well, just don't put Jeff's beard on the line.
We done seen that match. Him and Jason Kincaid.
Speaking of Jason Kincaid, there's my segue. That's exactly what I needed. Both Nurse Micah and Tyler Rossfield, trainees of the great Jason Kincaid, will see his legacy live on in one hell of a match at the Mercer Mall. Since you just joined us, Frost, your thoughts on the match and who you got?
I've been in the ring with both of them, honestly. Like Tyler Rossfield, I don't know. I guess he had a wild hair up his ass about a year or so ago. He was with Lane Cali and Matt Sizemore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
The
what
Syndicate.
was.
New Syndicate.
Hell of a talent.
Mm-hmm.
So crisp, so clean. But you also got the women's champ, Micah. I mean, Micah's been everywhere. Micah has been to Mexico, traveled different states, multiple women's titles.
She steals the show wherever she goes.
I think she has
she
3
absolutely
belts
does.
right now.
Yeah.
He does.
She's the women's if we had to pick any women's wrestler in West Virginia, and I know this is undoubtedly the number one we picking, just like how Pat McAfee say if like a bunch of aliens attacking the world, we got one person that can defeat them, and that's Brock Lesnar, right?
Right.
We have to put any of our women wrestlers from West Virginia against anybody. Mike is gonna be the go-to, so I got Mike in this. I ain't even gonna lie.
Well, I'm going to tell you, it don't have to be women. We have watched her in the ring with Kincaid several times,
Yeah.
and that is always a clinic. That should be put up in every indie training facility there is Micah versus Kincaid, because you can learn a lot from just watching that match.
Absolutely, she does it all.
I filmed it, and it was
She
such a
does.
phenomenal match. I got one of them, and then I got home, and there was no audio.
Oh,
Well, you know the little kid up there from APW, he's going to say,
The little kid.
Tyler Rossfield.
This one right here.
Colton. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the one
buddy.
above you.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Well, you got to understand, John and I are grandparents. We have 7 grandkids and 1 on the way. So, yeah, we even called James a kid. Like, I told him I was his PWL mama.
Fair enough.
So,
Yeah.
Well, Colton, I think they kind of segue to you with that. Who you got and what you thinking?
okay. So both Tyler and Micah are amazing talents. They really are. And I've been in the ring before shows with Kincaid, so I know exactly how well this match is going to be. I got Micah in this match.
Fair enough. Makes sense to me. John and Grace.
Like I said, it don't matter to me because they're both the best.
they're both phenomenal. It is going to be an amazing match. would feel bad going against Tyler, but I'm telling you, I would never choose anybody over Micah.
All right.
I've seen her beat Kincaid, and that's one person. Yeah, that you can put a opponent against Kincaid, and if they can beat him, in my theory, they can beat anybody.
Okay. Okay. John, agree or disagree? Do you think Micah's going to beat Tyler Rossville?
Um,
He's
I
Team
just
Micah because she's his favorite blonde.
Okay.
that
But
he's supposed to tell me like that. But it's like this, okay? It don't matter who wins that match because the fans is going to be pleased with it,
yeah.
no matter who wins.
And honestly, you say pick Tyler or Micah, and the fans are the real winner because they get to watch that and
Yep.
be a part of that.
Oh, like I say, very well could steal the show. You know what? I'm going to go against the grain, and I'm going to go with my boy Tyler Rossfield, just for the fact.
You would.
Yeah, I think I will because I
That's
really.
because you can't hit a woman and you can hit him back when he beats you up.
What am I if I hit Tyler Rossfield of all people? I bet, yeah, I'm going to go do that. Nah, he can stomp pretty good. I can attest to that, and I'll still pull for him because there was a time when I really thought this kid would be somebody. I still think he would. He just kind of went off the beaten path a little bit. Lane Cali kind of screwed him up for a little bit. He's back on the path. I see him over in Ireland doing his thing.
Yep.
May not be wrestling, but he was over there still, you know. So I think he's back on path, and what a better way to get back on track than to beat Nurse Micah. So I'm pulling for you. I'm pulling for you, Rossfield. Let's see who else we got. What other matches we got coming up? The women's match. Let me make sure I get the names right on that. We got a bunch of matches still.
I know it's what Betty D and
Betty D, Emily Rose.
There you go. Good looking. Emily Rose, Betty D. I'm not super familiar with either one, so we will start with John and Grace. What are you thinking?
We saw both of them in a women's tag match back in the last show at Mercer Mall,
Okay.
and let me tell you, it was Betty D, and it's so unfair that I don't remember their tag partners, but one of them was Reese Ramon,
Yeah.
and I don't remember. But they both can wrestle. They're both amazing, and but I have to go with Emily Rose.
I'm going Emily Rose.
Emily Rose, yeah. I think it'll be a good one. What are you thinking, Frost?
I'm thinking. I mean, because I kind of think of things statistically.
Okay.
So you got to think about it. Betty D, she's really one of the franchise Shane Douglas's, people.
Yeah.
Ladies,
Wasn't aware. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to do
School me.
your research. It hit different. But anyway.
I tried.
But she one of the franchise Shane Douglas's, I guess, lackeys, people, Anyway, I know he done taught her some of the game.
Yeah, right.
I know. She wouldn't have got this far without. But Emily did. Emily Rose, she don't back down.
Okay.
You keep coming. So now I got Emily.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hard fight. It's going to be a hard fight. The people going to be in for something. But I got Emily.
Emily. Sounds like they're pretty evenly matched. One.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Colton.
They really are.
Good. That's what we need. Something. A contest. Colton, who you think?
Well, I'm not familiar with Emily as much as I am with Betty.
Okay.
I've shared the ring with Betty before in the Battle Royal.
Okay.
I've shared locker rooms time and time again with Betty. So like I said, I'm not very familiar with Emily, so I got Betty in this match.
Fair enough. Hey, ladies, make a name for yourself at the Mercer Mall. But do what you do. Go out there, kick some ass. This is one I'm kind of scared for. Aaron West, Offie Kessler. It's not the same Aaron West we knew a year ago. not the same Offie Kessler we knew a year ago. Yeah, we're talking about a former PWL champion now, but it's student versus trainer, trainer versus trainee, legend versus up and comer, all the things. I think Frost would know better than anybody. What's going to happen?
What'd you say, Lou?
As far as Aaron West, what's going to happen in this one?
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm kind of scared for this one.
That's what I said. Yep.
Yeah, but I'm scared of it for multiple reasons.
Well,
Like
then what?
I told my
Quit being
girl,
wishy-washy and pick somebody.
let me cook. Hold on. Because I mean, like I done told my girlfriend this. Like it's damn near like a relationship. Like the people you train with, the Kwame even. I've been with him like 3 years now, tagging. They're damn near like a relationship. Like I've seen you make towns with. Same way with Ophie, and Aaron West is one of the people who taught me, Ophie, Carl, everybody the game, right? But we also know what Aaron West is capable of. Ophie's been out here busting his ass working, state to state, getting it in. I'm proud of him. But Aaron West, come on.
He's Aaron West.
He's Aaron West. So, I mean, Ophie has a hell of a fight for him, same way I do Saturday. But I hope he can survive it.
Who you picking?
I'm going to have to give it to the coach. I'm going to have to. I don't really agree with the stuff he has going right now or what then got underneath his skin. I don't agree with it. I don't know what happened. But same way with my bets. We know what we signed ourselves up to when we got into this business, you know?
Right.
Rather the aches, the bruises, Ophie know what he has to do after that Saturday.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Like I'm like you. I'm uneasy about this one. I don't like it a bit, but it's signed. It's happening. It's going down. I know if anybody's going to be there, it's those two. So, Colton T, I know you've seen both men do their things for years here in the. Both men doing it for years here in West Virginia. What are you thinking?
Man, this one's really hard because I've shared the ring in APW with OK. But Aaron, I don't know what's gone under him here recently. He has been one of the best in West Virginia, in my opinion. And but you know, greed makes you do dangerous things. And so with that being said, I've got OK.
Okay, gonna pull out the upset.
Because OK has that fire. He has that soul. He can fight. He can come back. You know, so I've got OK in this match.
I'll be the first to say nobody's as resilient as OK, but again, it's Aaron West. Hey, man, all right. John and Grace, I know you guys know very well. You've seen both men do their thing. You know both men very well. Break it down for me.
Well, honestly, Aaron West was one of the first. He was actually at one of the wrestlers at the very first indie show that we went to. We've liked him ever since. I don't agree with what he's got going on now, but the teacher never teaches the student everything. And it might be an underhanded way, but I'm going with Aaron West.
John, what do you think?
I think Aaron West has got the power, got the knowledge, and everything, but I don't think Aaron West's mind is in the game right now.
Okay.
Because he has this vendetta or something that is eating at him, and I think he's going to make a mistake, and OK's going to take him up on it. You know.
Good.
I'm going with Ophie. I just really think that Aaron's mind ain't in the game. I mean, whether it's him getting mad and getting himself disqualified or messing up and Opie getting a pin.
I
It's
think,
going to be one of the two.
yeah, I have to agree with you. I think he's more focused on making an example, even hurting Offie. He's more focused on that over getting the win. So
Yep.
I got to side with you. And plus, Offie needs this win. He just lost the championship. He has to get back on track. If anybody needs a win right now, it's Offie Kessler.
Yep.
So I'm going to pick Offie because I'm pulling for Offie. Don't take that as me betting against Aaron Weston anyway, though, if that makes sense.
Oh, no. No way, shape, or form.
Oh, man. Well, we went over the tag title match at the beginning of the show. Frost, I don't think it's relevant. I don't think there's a reason to ask you a pick on that one because I think you're pretty confident in your abilities.
And we're confident in your ability too.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm gonna need every bit of that good energy and all that. Like I know what I got to do Saturday. I know how much of a fight this is about to be. I know how.
You remember, James? You remember the name I give you, and you use that name in this match. And remember the reason I give you that name. Because you can overcome more than you think.
You bounce back.
I will. I'm talking Saturday. Moose and Jeff Paul, I don't think they understand it. See, for Moose, this is just a payday. For Jeff Paul, this is just a normal Saturday. For me and Carl, this is everything. This is everything we done worked for 3 years. This is for everybody that doubted us. This is for the moments when we didn't think we could do it.
And you're still out here doing it.
Exactly. So Saturday, those two don't understand what they got coming. See, we're ready for a fight. We're ready to be unalive in this ring. That's what they're gonna have to do. They're gonna have to make both of our hearts stop to take these titles off of us Saturday.
I love it. And then you'll catch them slipping and still. So I dig it.
Still.
Leaves us with one more match. I'm not saying it's going to close the show, but it's an important one regardless. Is it for the title? They haven't said, and I think they know what they're doing there because it's Enzo challenging Lane Cali, so we might want to just leave the title out of the mix if we want to keep the title in West Virginia. So smart move to PWL management. It's a foregone conclusion. Enzo's going to wipe the mat with this kid. But still, that's just me. I'd like to hear from y'all.
I disagree.
All right. Let me have it, Grace.
You know, Enzo's a star. A star today. Callie is the star tomorrow. I don't care. Love him, hate him, whatever. That kid he's got talent falling off of him. And I would not bet against Lane Cali in any match. It may not be the way I want it to go, but I'm going for Cali.
So it sounds like you're saying he's going to cheat to win.
You know, it's a good possibility.
Okay, and that's we know who we're.
But I
talking
think
about.
Enzo's getting Cali whacked.
Okay, so you say he's going to cheat. Cali may cheat. Guess what? Enzo's been there. He too can play that game. So.
And no doubt.
And a very smart competitor. John, what do you think? And I know you can't stand the kid just as much as I can't, but give me your 2 cents on this.
This is going to be another one of them matches that, the fans paid to see. I mean, they going to get their money's worth. And that's all I can say.
Fair enough.
Lane Cali's a cheater. He's a known cheater. But Enzo's also known to punch somebody in the nuts too. So,
Oh, I hope he does.
how you go? I mean, how do you know? I mean, I I'm just putting it just like this, Bookie. It's going to be a match.
Oh yeah. You know what, John? I'm going to just throw this out there. Since we both know they're dirty dogs, they're going to cheat anyway. Let's just make it no DQ. Make it a street fight. I'll bring the barbed wire. We'll have a great time.
Hey,
That would be a good one.
Worth
Hey,
a
now
shot.
if we was in War, West Virginia, it'd be a great one.
Right? Hey, it's worth a shot. Colton T, what are you thinking? Enzo, Lane Cali, once again PWL champion, now two-time PWL champion, scum of the earth Lane Cali. What are you thinking?
What I'm thinking, I really can't say, but
WrestleRoni, have at it.
but Lane
You know
Cali,
what I'm thinking? I'm thinking he's scared.
you know, Lane Cali being champion again, that means that he knows what to do, basically. In
No,
any
that
match
means
that he's in.
that means he knows how to cheat.
Yeah, that's still knowing what to do. You know, I got to
Yeah.
give the prick
But
that.
but that had nothing to do with the title, though. He does it whether it's a title involved or not.
Oh,
So
yeah.
But the
I
thing
mean-
is about being a wrestler, you do anything to get a win. I will give props to that. Do anything you can to get a win. If that's cheating, if that's winning just by pinfall or submission. But you know, you got Lane Cali, does anything to win, like I just said. Then you got Enzo. It's ego versus greed. So that is going to be a great matchup. This one's really hard for me to pick, but I got Enzo.
Good pick. Great pick. Phenomenal pick. Frost, you know this little prick. I'm sure you're well aware of what Enzo's capable of. Break it down for me.
I mean, we got you. I don't think I really understand just how dangerous this man is for real. Like,
Which
I'll
one?
cut my Lane Cali.
Okay.
I've cut my teeth with him. This is who I came into this business with. Like from day one. Like before he was in Lane Cali, he was, you know, that man will go through anything. I mean, anything. He will do anything to win. So Enzo's gonna have to show Saturday why he's the best, why he's made for anything. We could be looking at a new PWL champion, but I know this is Lane Cali's hometown. Big show. He walking in the champ. He's gonna try his damnedest to walk out with that title. I mean, for the brand, of course. Enzo being PWL champion, love it.
Right.
And again, if Enzo wins, that puts a lot of eyes on PWL.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. So being like,
hey,
you know,
eyes are already on PWL.
I did.
yeah,
Like I'm saying, like as far as like being, you know, trying to be like a company man, you know, Enzo winning it, fantastic for PWL.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But I haven't seen any match graphic that states this is a PWL championship match, and I think there's a reason for that. Just saying.
But the thing
Let's not-
it'll be big for PWL too. Lane Cali beats Enzo.
There you go. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you know,
It'd be
PWL
cheaper for PWL.
champion defeats Enzo. I mean, that is huge for PWL.
And let's
I'm
not
Team
beat around the
Cali.
bush here. If anybody is a kiss ass to management, if there's any golden child that's going to be protected in PWL, it's that piece of crap Lane Cali. So that's my point. There's a reason this title's not. Is it on the line? I haven't seen a graphic saying it is,
I
and
haven't
I
seen
think
it
it's
either.
and it's the company protecting Lane Cali. Spooky Lou said it.
Well, you gotta think when the flyers and the posters went out,
He
and
wasn't champ,
were put
right?
up. Cali wasn't champ.
But he's been champ for 2 to 3 weeks now, and we've had plenty of
Right.
time to put that in place. So yeah, they're protecting Lane as they do. How you gonna make a star when you bring in a star to take out a star? Gonna have
Exactly.
To keep, yeah. So
I think Lane's star is going to shine bright no matter
oh
what.
yeah, it's
you know,
not just PWL
the-
protecting this kid. It's every promotion he
the
goes to.
the ass and terror that he is. he is still star quality.
Yeah, and like I say, there's a lot of people in place making sure it stays that way. So, anyway, can't wait to be there live. Best seat in the house. Filming it so I can watch it over and over and over again on WrestleRoni. I'll probably put it on a loop that night on the way home. It's going to be the
Thanks for filling in for me.
Hey, no, not a problem at all. I'm so glad that I'll be able to. And oh my God,
No, you're not filling in for me because I look forward to the day that we work together.
It's coming. It's coming. Cause
I do too, where I can trip you.
hey man, I'm getting pretty spry in my old age. You'd be surprised. But for me
We're
though,
still older.
this
just remember, Saturday, don't get too close to Lane. He's liable to snatch you up.
I dare him. Lane, snatch me up. Snatch me up. Please snatch me up. It's my last night in the business. What do I got to lose? Let that little prick snatch me up.
I don't care
I don't care if I take an ass
Poopy
whipping.
talking poopy.
Well, my pick is Enzo. I can't wait to live it. Well, I've been an Enzo fan since he hit the scene. Certified G, bona fide stud. Can't teach that. All that goodness. Followed him since he left the NXT, WWE. That's my dude. And it's a super important match. I'm super excited for it. So we'll go around. We'll get some final thoughts on this coming Saturday. I think it's only appropriate that we start with the only champ in the room, James Frost. What can the fans expect? What are you looking forward to? Anything you want to put out there, you put it out there, Bubby.
The fans can expect a whole night of action-packed action. They can expect Saturday. I'm promising to put on the best performance I ever have in this 3 years. Me and Gore. You can expect this isn't what Paul Heyman say. It's not a how do you used to say it?
No, prediction.
It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler.
It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler. At the end of this match, and still your PWL Tag Team Champions, Black Ice.
Yep.
Everybody getting fired up now. I love it. Hell yeah, Frost. Where do we go? I'm debating. Oh, let's go with Colton. Colton, what are you thinking about this Saturday?
It's like he said, it's going to be a really impactful night, not just for Mercer County, not just for PWL, but for the whole state of West Virginia. A lot of eyes are on this show. And like I said at the beginning, this is going to be one hell of a show. Sadly, I won't be there, but I will be watching when it gets posted. And I will, and you never know.
Cry your eyes out when it says "and still."
Nah,
we know.
Ain't no crying. So, but I will, and this is a big will try to be booked for PWL soon. So, be expecting to see me there. But like I said, it's going to be one hell of a show for, like I said, not just for Mercer, not just for PWL, but for the whole state of West Virginia.
Good point. Good point. Some nice momentum right now coming off the Bash and Beckley. The show just as big. Good point. John and Grace Harris, royalty of PWL. Give me your opinions and thoughts on this.
Well, since you led into that, with the Bash and Beckley, you know that's always a big good show. It's got great big corporate sponsors, so you know it's always a good show. Unfortunately, we wasn't able to make it, but this show at the mall is going to be as big in a smaller venue, and PWL doesn't have the financial backers as the Bash and Beckley does, and that's fine. They're still bringing in huge talent. But I'm going to tell you, the real stars of this show are the indie talent from, from any state around here. You know, our PWL boys and girls, they're I mean, it's amazing. They put on matches after matches that are main event quality no matter where they go. And like we were talking before, whether it be 30 people, 300 people, they're still going to go out and put on the same show for the crowd. And like we said, the crowd is the real winners in this show.
Good point.
And I'm jealous because I don't get to be there. So I'm jealous.
Can't make them all. Got another assignment to work on. John, anything you'd like to add, sir?
Put on your seatbelt.
Damn sure gonna be a bumpy ride. I tell you that. You're on point.
And back to what she's saying. Okay, our indie wrestlers. I've been with James since forever. I've been to practices with him and Carl, Mac Mendoza, Lane Cali. Okay. I can just go on with list of these wrestlers I've been with. Local boys doing these shows. Okay. Moose and Enzo are just two names. Okay. They started the same place these boys did. Without these boys, the show wouldn't be as big as it is.
Good point.
So they might have the big names, but guess what? Our indie boys have the big hearts just like they do.
And remember the promoter. This show does not go on without an army of people. But and like him or hate him, Jeff Paul, he books an incredible show.
And I know that PWL is getting a little help from other promotions too. APW, Joe Brody,
MVW, RSW.
All these promotions are our wrestlers, okay? They come from every promotion. So somewhere in there, the promoters had something to do with our shows. So, you know, whether it's PWL, MVW, APW,
Mega Pro,
any of them guys, go support them. Because if you don't support them, the wrestlers don't get to wrestle.
No.
And that's what they want to do. They want to put on the show. But I'm going to tell you right now, they've got a lot of catching up to do with PWL. Because as little as it is, it sure does seem like it's really big.
For sure. And you guys make a good point. If you want to see what West Virginia is doing, the prime example is this Saturday. Homegrown talent doing what the homegrown talent does. The best in West Virginia will be at in the house at the Mercer Mall in Bluefield, 7 p.m. bell time. Meet and greet beforehand. Come out and meet Enzo and Moose. It'll be a good time. Spooky Lou will be there. Who's going to be in the Battle Royal? We'll find out. Stay tuned to the Roni because courtesy of Grace Duncan Harris, thank God for her, we got more matches coming up this week. So while you're doing that, I'll ask you to treat each other with kindness and respect. Go out there and live your dreams. Don't take no shit from nobody. And stay tuned to the Roni because we're covering everything PWL and beyond. Spooky Lou loves you. I thank all of you for joining me. Great panel as always. We're out of here.